Social Security is about to make history in multiple ways. And today, we're diving into all the details. There's a new trend taking shape that is actually pushing Social Security payments up. Yes, this is very good news. And I'll break down exactly why this is happening in just a moment. On top of that, I want to give you an important update about the proposed $4,000 boost coming from former President Trump. Why is it a boost instead of a full tax cut or complete elimination of taxes on Social Security benefits? We'll get into all of it. This is a critical time. So much is changing, and understanding what's going on can help us prepare for what lies ahead. All I ask is that you hit that like button if you appreciate these daily updates. It only takes a second and really helps. Now let's get into it. So far, 2025 has been wild, and we're not even halfway through the year. There's been talk of sweeping changes to Social Security and even broader transformations to the US economy. But first, let me show you something I found in a recent article titled, "Social Security Recipients Were Hoping for a Tax Break. They're Unlikely to Get One. Here's why." This came out just a few days ago, and it confirms something I've been talking about for a while now. President Trump had initially proposed the elimination of federal income taxes on Social Security benefits. He said, and I quote, "Seniors should not pay taxes on Social Security, and they won't." That was a bold statement. But here is the thing. The proposal to eliminate those taxes didn't make it into his new domestic policy bill, which just passed the House after a dramatic all-night session. Why not? Well, the main reason is something called the Byrd Rule. This rule limits what can be included in a budget reconciliation bill, and changing Social Security is off the table under those guidelines. So even if Trump's team had tried to include the tax elimination, it wouldn't have made it past the initial process. Instead, what we are seeing is an extra $4,000 deduction for seniors. This enhanced deduction applies to anyone aged 65 or older, and it's available whether you itemize or take the standard deduction. That's a big deal. This move could lower taxes for approximately 56 million older Americans. Now, let's be honest. Eliminating taxes on Social Security sounds great, but it wouldn't have helped everyone. Millions of Social Security recipients don't even file tax returns, so they wouldn't benefit from such a change. That's why this $4,000 deduction is being framed as a better alternative for more people, especially lower-income seniors. It's about targeted relief where it matters most. But here's where things get even more interesting. Because of ongoing uncertainty around Social Security's long-term future, we're seeing a growing number of people choosing to claim their benefits earlier than planned. Many are worried that Social Security might not be fully funded in 10 years. So they're deciding to take their benefits now and save what they can while they still can. I understand that thinking. It's a very real concern for a lot of Americans. Now, here's the big headline. Social Security is about to make history next week. This isn't just about individual payments. This is a major milestone for the entire program. According to new data, the average monthly benefit for retired workers is on track to cross $2,000 for the first time ever. That's right. Last month, the average monthly benefit was $1,999.97, with just a few more people entering the system each day, each typically qualifying for slightly higher benefits due to higher lifetime earnings. The new average when the June report comes out will likely cross that $2,000 mark. Now, that might not sound like a lot to some people, but it's a huge psychological and policy milestone. This change could lead to more targeted assistance for those still earning below the average. Social Security already lifted 22 million Americans out of poverty in 2023, according to the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities. That's more than any other government program. But despite this success, there are still millions struggling. So now that the average benefit is reaching $2,000, lawmakers are beginning to look at how to assist those falling short of that benchmark. To wrap this up, I just want to say, this is a big moment. Even if you've been on Social Security for years and your payment isn't near $2,000, this number is still significant. It's a new standard. And once it becomes the average, it will influence future policy decisions, funding priorities, and possibly future relief efforts. I will be keeping a close eye on this as the new numbers come in and as discussions continue in Congress. And as always, I'll keep bringing you the latest news and updates, so make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in the next video.